explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias.
Too. Man, people see in the podcast. Why you introducing yourself? We gotta let the guests introduce themselves first.
No, I was introducing myself to her. We just met up through
We just met. Does it feel like you know me for
you gotta let the guests go first though. Where's the hospitality?
All right, you can introduce yourself now to the people.
Hi, I'm Serena. I'm a singer-songwriter, rapper, dancer, and fashion entrepreneur. I'm originally from Cyprus, a small island in the Middle East. I lived in London for 9 years. I moved there for studies, and I stayed and I worked, and I really got into my passion, which is music. I traveled to the US. It was back in 2018. It's been 2 years and I loved it. So I'm looking on relocating soon. I just launched my fashion brand. It's called Green. You can find it on my website on www.serenadeena.com. You can find my merch and all my music and my albums. And yeah.
How many albums do you have?
I put 2 projects out this year. I have 2 albums. One is called Sold Out. It was released in May. And the other one is called Crashed Aspirin.
Which one is your favorite?
I really like the second one. I think Crashed Aspirin must be my favorite one so far.
Is there anybody you like? I won't necessarily try to say like imitate, but like, is there people you like look up to and like get like references from when like making music?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always look up on people who are really popping at the time. For example, I think Young Thug is very popular right now. He's really popping. I really look up on Young Thug because he's the CEO of his own company and he obviously made things happen from scratch. And I really admire that.
Have you ever tried to work with Young Thug?
Yeah, I would love to work with Young Thug.
Have you ever
I love to work with Travis Scott too.
Have you ever tried to work with Young Thug?
Tried, but I'd love to, put some work together.
Why don't you hit him up?
It's hard to just hit up Young Thug.
I mean, the worst he can do is not reply.
I mean,
I can't. You know what? I actually texted him once on what was his Snapchat. I think he just created this Snapchat, and I texted him, and they got back to me like his label. I don't remember what the conversation was about. I think we were talking about money and stuff. But I guess I could work with Young Thug through my publisher, because they constantly send, those flyers to pay for a major feature. But that's not really what I advise artists to do. I wouldn't advise artists to pay for major features. I think if you scale up your business and you become somebody, or you become an influencer, and your music is really popping, then you're gonna get the chance to work with all these major artists, rather than just pay for a one-off single that might never appears on his Spotify or Apple Music, and he might don't even promote it. Understand what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So why is your album called your first album called Sold Out? Like, what's the meaning? What's the meaning behind that?
I think it was a stage of my life that I was really facing financial struggles. Hence, that's why I left London. And I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna sell myself out altogether and just get the work going. And I'm not gonna hold myself back from stuff. So it's about breaking the boundaries.
Is there like a difference between like, well, if you can see so far, is there a difference between like making music in London rather than making music over here in the US?
Yeah, it's a completely different market. You're engaging with a completely different audience.
So have you ever
I'm not into the grime scene. I think grime scene is very popular among the rappers in the UK. My sound is more American. I grew up listening to American singers / songwriters, though I can really engage and relate to Amy Winehouse lyrics and music. She's British.
Have you ever like had a song and you listened to it and you were like, okay, yeah, this is trash?
What, should I name one?
No. Have you listened? I'm talking about, have you ever heard any, after making any of your music, have you ever listened to any of your songs and be like, yeah, that was trash?
Yeah, of course.
So you think some of your songs are trash?
Yeah.
So
What's
like,
your
I
favorite?
did that for my, yeah. I'm
What's your
recording
favorite?
stuff all the time, and sometimes I listen back to it in the studio with my engineer, and I'm like, you know, it really sounds, it doesn't sound like it's meant to be out there. You know what I mean? Should I put it out there? But my engineers always advise me to put stuff out there all the time, you know? But yeah, I think I do have a few trash songs.
yeah, I was gonna ask, like, what if your engineer thinks that song is gonna be good, but you may not feel like it's gonna be good? Like, who gets like the final say, like the really, really final say?
Me.
Okay. Cause I heard different stories from like different people. Like some people say like the label, wherever they're with, they get the final call, but sometimes the artists don't.
Well, it depends on what kind of contract you're committed to. For example, I just signed a distribution deal with Sony Orchard. And it's just a distribution deal for my imprint label that's called XXPs. I got the contract through a producer in the UK, and you know, he does business in the US, so this is just a distribution deal that's not really stopping me from putting music out there. I just go on the platform and I release my music, you know, I upload my artwork and stuff. But I know that if you are on a, I guess if you're on a multi-million-dollar record deal, then you certainly are not in a full control of your music.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. In some instances.
Yeah.
Who do you
At
think?
the moment, I'm in full control. So.
Okay. Who do you think is like the most like? Who's like the most like popping artist right now in London? Period. Like who's like the most like known person in London?
Stormzy.
I feel like I heard that name before, honestly.
Have you heard of him? He's the king of grime.
I feel like I've heard that name before. I think I heard him around Drake, Jared. I'm not even playing. Like I think I have heard him.
Wait, it's like Heady One from London?
Oh, Heady One. Yeah, I love Heady One.
And what's his name? Popkin.
Yeah, Popkin.
Yeah, I heard,
Yeah.
I heard that name too.
I can
love
name a lot
those
of London
people.
guys.
I was
you know,
in
'cause
touch with
That's
Heady's DJ the other day. I wanted a remix.
Wizkid. He from London too?
Yeah.
He's from London?
I'm not sure if Wizkid is from London. Is he?
Is he? I don't know.
I think Popkin is Jamaican. Is he not?
No, I heard of him from being from the London. I think I'm pretty sure. I have heard him only because of Drake. That's the reason why. Like I just think
Because of
Who's on the
Drake.
Drake feature in More Life, bro? The dude that kept saying Batman in the song.
yeah.
Who is that?
Honestly, did
Gigs.
Gigs.
that's what it is. Yeah,
Gigs.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
I like Gigs.
yeah.
He was popping a few years ago. I mean, he's still doing a great job, but I think now is Stormzy's moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like to, you know,
So who's the
climb
most
this
mainstream
chart
artist you worked with?
that I would like to work with.
Have you worked with the mainstream artists before?
I work with producers who work with mainstream artists. Like I'm working with credited and Grammy-nominated and multi-platinum producers. To name a few, recently I put a song out with R&B Justice. He got a Grammy with Wiz Khalifa,
Yeah.
with Wiz Khalifa songs Black Hollywood.
No.
I put a song out with Young Frenchie, 808. He's a
Ooh.
producer.
Yeah, I know him too.
You heard him?
Okay. What was it like working with 808?
It was cool. Our song reached like 500,000 K streams on Spotify. It's going platinum soon. Like if it goes well, reach like 1 million.
What's the song called?
Drip,
Drake, like DRAPE?
DRIP. Drip.
DRI. Oh, Drip. I thought you said Drake. My bad.
Drip. It's my accent. But like, so yeah, those are the two people that I just did some major work with. I work with Trill, got Juice Beats. He's a multi-platinum producer. He worked with several American rappers. Yeah, I'm collaborating with creative producers, but I don't really have a major placement with any of the charting artists yet.
How long have you been doing music?
Wow. I took my music career seriously, like really serious, in 2014. When I started writing my own original songs, when I stopped, singing covers and doing musical theater, because I was very involved with musical theater and theater work and dance work. So for the past 6 years, I'm really, really working on mastering my craft.
So is Drip your most popular song?
Yo, I just found it.
Yes.
Yeah, I just found it. This is right here. I just found it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. I'm gonna listen to that.
With Young Frenchie, 808. He's based in Miami. Shout out to Miami.
Okay, now, how do stream payouts work? Like, because I've always wanted to know like this. Like, when you get paid off of streams, do you get is it like weekly checks? Is it like monthly checks, or like how does that work? Because I've always wanted to know that.
It depends on your distribution. So you get a lot of distribution platforms. It depends on which one you use. There's New Wave Distro, there's DistroKid, there's Orchard, Sony. I think New Wave Distro, the payments are delayed 1 or 2 months, so you probably get the payment like 2-3 months later. DistroKid is more efficient, but I haven't get paid yet from this song. And we put this song out 15th of October. I think it was 15th of October, and I haven't got paid yet. And that was released through DistroKid, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't released through Orchard Sony. So there's a little bit of delay when it comes to distribution, and you really need to hit the big numbers to get that big check.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I always want to know like how and like when you get paid, because like obviously like over the years, like if people keep like replaying like your song, like do you like get it like once a week or something like that? Like I always wanted to know that.
Yeah, you gotta reach like 500,000, 1 million to really get those big checks.
Which streaming platform do you get the most streams from?
So far it's been Spotify. Which one are you using the most? Apple Music has better quality.
Yeah, I use, like me and Jared, we use Tidal.
Oh, Tidal is good.
Yes, yeah, that's what we use. We used to use Apple Music, but Tidal actually has better quality than Apple Music. That's why we switched over to Tidal. But we know like more mainstream, like more artists make the most money off of Spotify. But that's why I was asking you which one is which.
Yeah, it's Spotify, but for better quality, you use Apple Music, Tidal. Yeah. Who's your favorite artist?
You can go first.
You want me to go first? Oh, my favorite artist is Kanye. So.
Ah, okay.
So like through it all, yeah, that's Kanye. You go, Jared.
Mine's is Drake.
Yeah, Drake's a good rapper. Kanye is more of a businessman as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
I think he's
every day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You gotta tell us. Okay, you pick. Oh wait, if you could collab with either one, You want a Drake feature or you want a Kanye production?
Ooh, I want a Kanye production. I love working with producers, you know.
Yeah.
That Drake feature would take you off though.
Yeah, I know. It would really blow me up. Yeah. I mean, whatever song Drake puts out, it always reaches like #1. But I like Kanye's work.
You should DM Drake. He like working with artists from London too.
Yeah, he actually does. That's the crazy part.
I'll go down on the DM with these people.
For real though, you should DM. I might work.
I don't want to get on their DM and make them think that I'm going into their pockets or something.
If somebody wants to feature for you, what's the start off price?
Okay, depends. Like the other day, somebody was looking for a verse, and I just charge a small fee to cover my studios, like £100. That must be like dollars. If I convert it to dollars, what is it? $150?
That's not bad.
So the other day was $200. It varies. But right now I'm trying to get verified on Instagram. And once my record goes platinum, reaches more than 500K, a million, then I'm raising the price. But I'm so focused on my project right now, right? Mm-hmm. It's all about creating content, stories, videos. I'm also sharing tips on how to start a business. So it's almost like I'm consulting people if they reach out to me on how to start a business, business plan, marketing strategy, etc., etc. So I'm trying to make this content and put this content together, which is time consuming. So I don't really have time to work on other people's projects, unless it's something that's paid or is worth it, like to work on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, Idris has he has a song with Stormzy, Idris, and he's on one of his videos.
Oh, really? Is it recent?
Yeah, it's called Bossy Pop.
Idris Elba got a song.
My guys don't die, which is Bossy Pop. I'll tell you, get to lick me at the coffee shop, getting freaky and shit, taking body shots. And then I finish with a feature just to top it off.
You ever tried to act?
What?
Have you ever tried acting?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Can you change your accent to American?
I could if I was rehearsing. I guess I could change the accent and make it sound more American. But
Can you change it like Idris can?
But he's a professional actor. I guess he can do all sort of accents.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because that's ridiculous. Because for the longest, I did not know he was from. I didn't know he was British, because he does that too perfectly.
Yeah, and also how you call him. Were you watching Gossip Girl? You know the lead actor, Chuck Bass.
I've seen that before.
Chuck Bass is a British actor, and his accent there is like full American, but he's not American. He's British too.
Yeah, I don't know how you can do that so easily. Like, if you ever watch the show Snowfall, it's on Hulu. Like, the main actor, he's black. He's from London, and I never knew that until about a few months ago. But he literally sounds just like an American, like when he's on the show. Just like for.
Can you pull a British accent?
Yeah, I definitely can.
Do it. Do it.
Oh man. Oh, you gotta speak American first. You the guest. You go first.
Okay. What should I say?
What should you say, Matt?
How are you guys doing today?
Hello, guys. How y'all doing today? I sound like Indian or something.
Man, you didn't even change it.
You did it a little bit. I could tell you switched it a little bit.
Hello, guys. How are you today?
Your accent is thick. I don't know if you can change that.
Hello, guys. Do I sound Indian?
Slightly.
Ah! That's not good.
So we're on a podcast with me and Matt, and then no, I don't think that's British. I think that's Australian. I messed up.
Good.
And I don't think
I
I
do
can
it like you're playing soccer. I play soccer all the time on the game. I like Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, the guys like that. Mohamed Salah, Sergio Ramos.
My mom won't let me go to the park.
Oh, no, wait, actually, movie The Conjuring 2, that was based in London.
Yeah.
I said, Mom, I want a biscuit.
So you can meet me at the London.
You guys can really pull it, the British accent.
We used to practice that all the time in high school. We used to do like imitations.
Really?
So can you sing really well?
I guess so.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you more of like a singer or like
A song, an art, shit, a
yeah,
pop.
yeah, like you more like a pop because when you play, I heard you like play like one of your songs. Is it really like singing really, or is it more like R&B type?
I think it's more like
It's more like what?
singing rap. So I'm not
Okay.
really rapping, but I'm singing the rap.
Like melodic type stuff.
Yeah, like a melodic rap, melodic trap.
Okay, yeah, that's what
I wouldn't say I sing like Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey,
yeah.
you know? I wouldn't go that far.
Man, you can sing a little. My guy Matt can sing pretty well. We ain't gonna showcase it today, but he can sing really well. But
We had one more question. We had one more question before we let you go. Okay, so what was the song that like kind of like blew you up to like 21,000 followers on Instagram? Like what was the song?
It wasn't oh, well, talking about songs. Yeah, it was a song actually. When I first, I'm actually not a very social media person, but I had to become one after I left the musical theater world. And I was entering, as you say, the pop world, which is all about social media, numbers, and content, pictures. So I will say the song that really put me on the radar and on the music map, and to find all these A&Rs in New York, managers, etc., etc. I approach everyone on social media with my song Dark Roses, which is more of a pop rock, hip hop influenced track, which is now deleted from the platforms.
Oh, why?
I didn't want to have it on live anymore, and I was just I was using this track since it was so good. Production wise, it was very high quality. Mixing, the mastering, it was amazing, and that's how I reach out to these major labels before our meetings. So I thought, that's my card. So I kept it for myself. I deleted it from SoundCloud, Spotify, etc., etc. And I was using it behind the scenes as my winning card. And just to mention that particular track that I was starting out with, it's not the same style or genre that I do now.
Oh, okay. How long ago did you make this?
I think I transformed to where I was to where I am through my experience in recording studios, working with people. The style of music that I do transformed from then. It was more like pop rock influenced by hip hop, whereas now it's more trap soul. So I think it's more modernized.
How long ago was that song when you made it?
I was 2017, 16 to 17, like around that time.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Is there anything you want to say to the people before you leave?
Man, hey, go stream Serena. I almost messed that up, but go stream Serena.
Yes. Go please check me out on Instagram, Serena BH, Twitter, and Facebook. Go check out my videos on YouTube. And yeah, shout out to my local girls out there.
Yeah, appreciate you having us on here. Appreciate you for coming. We can do this anytime, and whenever I post it, whatever, I'm gonna tag you, shout you out, and everything.